Good evening, everyone, and welcome your ultimate destination for the most explosive, boundary-pushing, and headline-grabbing news from the world of entertainment and celebrity culture. And tonight, we have a story that's sure to set your social media feeds on fire and ignite a debate across the nation. Our headline tonight, Morgan Wallen, the Whiskey Glasses singer known for his unfiltered raw country charm, made a dramatic exit from Saturday Night Live in a way that perfectly fits his image as a rebellious, good old Southern boy. After performing 2 songs from his upcoming album I'm the Problem at 30 Rockefeller Plaza, the iconic stage that he returned to after a 5-year absence, Wallen shocked everyone by walking off the set during the closing credits and then later posting a cryptic provocative message on Instagram, "Get me to God's country." This bold move has sparked fierce reactions among fans, industry insiders, and social media commentators alike. Tonight, we're going to break down every juicy detail of Wallen's exit, the expert opinions on his unfiltered country star, persona, and what this incident reveals about his approach to fame and authenticity. So buckle up and get ready for a deep dive that explores the complex interplay between celebrity, politics, and the raw energy of country music. Morgan Wallen's recent return to Saturday Night Live marked a highly anticipated comeback after years of absence from late-night television. For fans of the Whiskey Glasses hitmaker, this appearance was supposed to be a triumphant return to the national spotlight, a chance to promote his latest album, I'm the Problem. And on that fateful night, Wallen delivered not 1 but 2 electrifying performances. Singing Just in Case and the title track from his new album, he brought his signature blend of raw vocals and unpolished charm to the historic 30 Rockefeller Plaza. But as the show reached its final moments, something unexpected happened. Rather than staying to mingle with the SNL cast during the credits, a customary end to the show, Wallen abruptly walked off the stage. This exit, captured on camera and soon replayed on social media, left viewers perplexed and divided. Some saw it as a moment of pure authenticity, a natural extension of Wallen's unfiltered persona, while others criticized it as a breach of Hollywood etiquette. Throughout the broadcast, while the cast and crew congratulated each other on another successful episode, Wallen's departure went largely unacknowledged by his peers on stage. Host Mikey Madison thanked him for his appearance, and then, in a matter-of-fact move, he simply hugged her, exchanged a few words, and then walked off, leaving the cameras to pan over the cast, still buzzing from the performance. This wasn't the first time Wallen has courted controversy on live TV. In the past, his debut on SNL was mired in drama when he was dropped from the show due to COVID protocol violations. But tonight, his exit was different. It was not about protocol or backlash from previous scandals. It was a calculated move that, as experts say, perfectly aligns with his unfiltered country image. Shortly after leaving the SNL set, Wallen took to Instagram stories and posted a striking image, a private jet sitting on the runway, accompanied by the enigmatic caption, "Get me to God's country." This message, as cryptic as it is evocative, has become the talk of the town. For Wallen, a singer who has built his career on authenticity and a refusal to conform to the polished standards of Hollywood, this post is a bold declaration of his desire to return to his roots. Country music has always celebrated the real and the unfiltered, and Wallen's message is a testament to that ethos. Critics and fans alike are now debating what exactly he meant by God's country. Some interpret it as a yearning for the simplicity and honesty of rural America, a place where he feels truly at home. Others speculate that it might be a subtle dig at the superficiality of the entertainment industry, a call to reject the glitz in favor of genuine, down-to-earth values. Adrienne Uthi, founder of Cronus Communications, told Fox News Digital, "Morgan Wallen does what Morgan Wallen does. Like the rest of us, he's unfiltered, unrehearsed, and couldn't care less about surface-level showbiz etiquette. Country stars have always been the last frontier of real in a polished industry." Uthi's words encapsulate the sentiment that many of Wallen's fans share. His actions, no matter how controversial, are exactly what make him so relatable and beloved in the country music scene. Yet, not everyone is on board. Some critics argue that as one of the most sought-after names in country music, Wallen should adhere to a certain level of decorum when appearing on national television. However, sources close to the production have told Fox News Digital that nothing was wrong on SNL. The way Wallen entered and exited the set was simply in line with his rehearsed movements during the week. In other words, his walk-off was not an accident, but a calculated part of his performance style. To shed more light on this fascinating episode, we reached out to a number of experts and insiders. According to Ryan McCormick, managing partner at Goldman McCormick PR, the incident on SNL has only bolstered Wallen's reputation as a true country maverick. Just by leaving SNL early, he managed to become the top entertainment story of the week, McCormick explained. It's quite remarkable, and it reveals just how influential Wallen is. The fact that Morgan felt he had better things to do than a post-show party with the cast is unique. It's a statement of who he is, a genuine, unfiltered, and unapologetic country star who lives life on his own terms. Similarly, Adrienne Uthi's comments highlight that Wallen's actions fit perfectly with his public image. He's the good old, imperfect American boy who isn't chasing shiny things, Uthi noted. He's more interested in living a life on his own terms than playing to the beat of stage directions. And honestly, who cares if he walked off stage a few seconds early? It was rehearsed anyway. Longtime SNL cast member Kenan Thompson provided a contrasting yet humorous perspective. I don't know what goes through people's minds when they decide to do stuff like that, Kenan told Entertainment Weekly. I don't know if he understood the assignment or if he was just feeling a certain way. You see somebody before, you get a chance to say hi or say good job, and they just dip. I thought maybe he had to go to the potty or something. Kenan's lighthearted remark underscores the unpredictability of live TV and the diverse interpretations of Wallen's actions. These expert opinions and insider insights illustrate that Wallen's behavior is a deliberate part of his persona. In an industry where so much is carefully choreographed, his spontaneity is a refreshing reminder of the raw, unpolished spirit of country music. For Wallen, every move, no matter how unconventional, is a declaration of authenticity, and that is what makes him stand out in today's world of celebrity. It's important to note that Wallen's appearance on SNL wasn't a brand new debut. It marked his return to the stage after a turbulent 5-year absence. Back in October, during the early days of the pandemic, Wallen was slated to perform on SNL, but his scheduled appearance was abruptly canceled after viral footage emerged of him not wearing a COVID mask and celebrating at a bar. The controversy forced SNL to remove him from that episode, and Wallen later apologized in a video, admitting, "I think I've lost myself a little bit. I'm gonna take a step back from the spotlight for a while and work on myself." Fast forward to now, and Wallen has been given a second chance at one of America's most prestigious stages. His return to 30 Rockefeller Plaza was met with anticipation, as fans eagerly awaited his performance. And while his set was undeniably powerful, the way he chose to exit during the closing credits left an indelible mark on the audience. This isn't just a story about a walk-off, it's about redemption, about the possibility of reclaiming one's identity in the face of criticism and controversy. For Wallen, who has navigated a labyrinth of public scrutiny, from viral controversies to legal challenges, this second chance on SNL is a testament to his resilience and his refusal to conform to Hollywood's sanitized standards. During his SNL performance, Wallen treated the audience to 2 standout numbers from his forthcoming album, I'm the Problem. With songs like Just in Case and the title track, Wallen not only showcased his musical talent, but also used his performance as a platform to address his personal demons and the complexities of his life in the spotlight. The album title itself, I'm the Problem, speaks volumes about Wallen's self-awareness and willingness to confront his imperfections head-on. In his music, he often reflects on the struggles, controversies, and personal challenges that have defined his career. And in tonight's performance, those themes were front and center, providing the backdrop for a set that was both emotionally raw and unapologetically honest. As the performance progressed, Wallen's powerful vocals and commanding stage presence captivated the audience, drawing them into his world. And yet, in a move that perfectly encapsulated his unfiltered nature, he chose to leave the stage during the closing credits, an action that many interpret as a symbolic gesture of defiance against the trappings of celebrity etiquette. After the show, Wallen took to Instagram to share his thoughts with his millions of fans, writing, "Get me to God's country." This simple yet evocative phrase has been interpreted in many ways. For some, it's a call to return to his roots, a desire to reconnect with the authentic, unpolished spirit of country life. For others, it's a statement of rebellion, a refusal to adhere to the expectations of a polished Hollywood persona. Whatever the interpretation, the post has become a rallying cry for fans who appreciate Wallen's authenticity and his willingness to do his thing without compromise. One of the defining aspects of Morgan Wallen's public persona is his reputation as an unfiltered country star. Unlike many celebrities who meticulously craft every moment for public consumption, Wallen is known for his raw, unedited behavior, a trait that resonates deeply with everyday Americans. As Adrienne Utha, founder of Cronus Communications, told Fox News Digital, Morgan Wallen does what Morgan Wallen does. He's unfiltered, unrehearsed, and couldn't care less about surface-level showbiz etiquette. This unfiltered image is not just a marketing ploy, it's a genuine reflection of Wallen's approach to life. He writes music for everyday Americans, not for the glossy, sanitized pages of Hollywood. His actions, whether they're performing on a national stage or posting a cryptic message on Instagram, consistently reinforce the image of a man who values authenticity over perfection. Experts believe that Wallen's behavior, including his abrupt walk-off from SNL and his subsequent post, is a deliberate expression of his true self, a reminder that country stars have always been the last frontier of real in an industry that often prioritizes appearance over substance. It's this authenticity that has endeared him to millions and made him one of the most influential voices in country music today. Let's revisit the SNL moment that has everyone talking after delivering two powerful performances from his album, I'm the Problem. Wallen's exit was a puzzle that sparked immediate speculation. As the closing credits began to roll, Wallen was seen standing next to guest host Mikey Madison. After a brief moment where Madison thanked him and the band played, Wallen gave her a quick hug, whispered something in her ear, and then walked directly off the stage. Without the usual post-show mingling that is expected on SNL, sources close to the production later revealed that nothing was amiss on set, that Wallen's entrance and exit had been rehearsed during the week as part of the camera blocking and staging for the show. In other words, his abrupt departure was not a sign of discontent or a dramatic gesture, but simply part of his routine. Still, to the untrained eye, it looked like a clear-cut case of the singer choosing to skip the after-party, a move that perfectly encapsulates his unfiltered country star image. Longtime SNL cast member Kenan Thompson offered his own humorous take on the situation, remarking that he wasn't sure if Wallen understood the assignment or if he simply felt the need to leave abruptly, joking that maybe he had to go to the potty or something. These candid reactions only add to the mystique of the moment and fuel the ongoing debate about Wallen's behavior on live TV. For those who have followed Morgan Wallen's career, this isn't the first time his actions have sparked controversy. Roughly 7 months ago, Wallen's scheduled SNL appearance was scrapped after viral footage showed him not wearing a COVID mask at an Alabama football game and celebrating with a group of women at a bar. The incident, which ignited widespread outrage among supporters of social distancing, led to his removal from the show and a public apology where he admitted, "I think I've lost myself a little bit. I'm gonna take a step back and work on myself." Now, his return to SNL was seen as an opportunity for redemption, a chance to prove that he could come back stronger and more true to his roots. And while his performance was widely praised for its raw energy, his unorthodox exit has reminded the public that Wallen remains the same unfiltered country star who lives life on his own terms. His fans see it as a reaffirmation of his authenticity, a trait that is both refreshing and, in today's polished entertainment world, utterly unique. Morgan Wallen's upcoming album, I'm the Problem, is more than just a collection of songs. It's a window into the soul of a man grappling with personal demons while still delivering the hits his fans love. During his SNL set, he performed 2 tracks from the album, and his music has always been known for its gritty honesty and unapologetic storytelling. The album's title is a bold statement of self-awareness, a candid admission that the challenges he faces are part of who he is. One new song from the album, titled Superman, is dedicated to his son and reflects on the hardships he's endured, including a recent incident where he was arrested after allegedly throwing a chair off a rooftop bar in Nashville. Another track, Come Back as a Redneck, hints at his desire to return to his roots and live life on his own terms, free from the confines of Hollywood's expectations. These songs resonate deeply with his core audience, who appreciate the raw, unfiltered storytelling that has become Wallen's trademark. They see his music as a reflection of real life, messy, complicated, and beautifully honest. And as he prepares for the album's release in May, the anticipation is building, not just for the music, but for the chance to see Wallen's authentic self shine through once again. To understand the full impact of Wallen's SNL exit, we spoke with industry experts and PR analysts who offered their insights on what this move means for his public image and career. Ryan McCormick, managing partner at Goldman McCormick PR, explained that Wallen's decision to leave the SNL set early has only bolstered his reputation as an unfiltered country star. It's quite remarkable, McCormick said, that by simply leaving the stage a few seconds early, Wallen managed to become the top entertainment story of the week. This move reinforces his image as someone who does things his own way, unapologetic and genuine. Adrienne Uthe, founder of Cronus Communications, echoed these sentiments. Morgan Wallen isn't chasing the shiny, superficial things of Hollywood, she noted. He's the good old American boy who does what he wants and isn't afraid to be himself. In a world where everyone is trying to be perfect, his unfiltered approach is refreshing. These expert opinions underscore that Wallen's actions are not a misstep, but a deliberate expression of his identity. His refusal to conform to Hollywood's often rigid standards is a major part of what makes him so popular among his country music fans. It's a reminder that authenticity is the true currency of today's entertainment industry. As soon as the news broke, social media exploded with reactions. Some fans celebrated Wallen's unfiltered behavior, proclaiming that it was exactly what they love about him. Only in America, one tweet read, while another chimed in, Morgan Wallen just proved that he's not afraid to be real, even on live TV. Many applauded his boldness, arguing that the slight walk-off and his cryptic Instagram posts were refreshing acts of authenticity in a world full of staged performances. On the flip side, some viewers expressed concern over his behavior, suggesting that his abrupt exit from SNL might signal a deeper disinterest in engaging with the broader entertainment community. He left right after the credits. Like, what does that even say about him? One comment questioned. Even longtime SNL cast member Kenan Thompson, in a lighthearted remark, wondered if Wallen understood the assignment or was simply too caught up in his own world. Despite the varied opinions, one thing is clear: Wallen's actions have become a lightning rod for discussion, further cementing his status as one of country music's most polarizing yet beloved figures. Whether you admire his defiant spirit or critique his nonchalance, there's no denying that his unfiltered approach continues to captivate and divide audiences across the nation. In today's digital landscape, where every gesture is recorded and every word is amplified, image is everything. Morgan Wallen's decision to post "Get me to God's country" on Instagram wasn't just a casual remark, it was a carefully crafted message aimed at reinforcing his brand. For Wallen, authenticity and a refusal to bend to Hollywood's polished norms are central to his identity. This post is a celebration of that ethos, a reminder that he's as much a country star as he is a real person with deep, unfiltered emotions. Media analysts point out that Wallen's unorthodox exit and subsequent Instagram update have given his brand a boost. In an era where celebrities are often expected to perform perfectly at all times, his willingness to be imperfect has resonated with fans who see it as a sign of genuine character. It's a subtle yet powerful reminder that true stars are defined not by their adherence to social norms, but by their ability to be themselves, no matter how controversial that might be. This incident has sparked countless discussions online about the evolving nature of celebrity and authenticity. For many, Wallen's actions symbolize a rejection of the superficiality of Hollywood, a return to a more honest, unfiltered way of expressing oneself. And in the world of country music, where storytelling is paramount, that authenticity is priceless. Morgan Wallen's journey in country music has never been about fitting into the mold of conventional celebrity behavior. From his breakout hits to his chart-topping albums, Wallen has built a career on his raw, unfiltered approach to life and music. He's the type of artist who isn't afraid to reveal his true self, even if that means ruffling a few feathers along the way. For many fans, Wallen represents the best of country music: authenticity, resilience, and a deep connection to everyday struggles. His willingness to confront personal demons and express his unvarnished truth, whether on stage or on social media, has earned him a loyal following. And while his actions on SNL might seem unconventional to some, they are entirely in line with the persona he's cultivated over the years. A persona that values genuine expression over polished perfection. This is the image of the unfiltered country star, a man who writes music for real people, not for the glossy pages of Hollywood. It's a powerful reminder that in a world where celebrity culture often emphasizes perfection, there is something profoundly refreshing about someone who is unabashedly himself. And for Wallen, every controversial moment, every walk-off, and every cryptic Instagram post only serves to reinforce that image. It's important to remember that Wallen's recent SNL appearance is just one chapter in a long, tumultuous journey. After his controversial debut on SNL, canceled due to a mishap involving COVID protocols and footage of him at an Alabama football game, Wallen was given a second chance. He publicly apologized for his earlier missteps and expressed a desire to take a step back and work on himself. This period of self-reflection and redemption was a challenging time for Wallen, but it also marked the beginning of a new era for the country star. His return to SNL was seen by many as a chance for a comeback, a moment to prove that he could rise above the controversies and reclaim his place in the spotlight. And although his abrupt exit during the closing credits has reignited debates about his behavior, it also highlights the raw, unfiltered nature that defines him. Wallen's journey is a testament to the fact that even in the face of adversity, there is room for growth, redemption, and a renewed commitment to authenticity. As we look back on his career, it's clear that Wallen has always been a fighter, a man who has faced criticism head-on and emerged stronger each time. His willingness to embrace his imperfections and to express his true self, regardless of the consequences, is a quality that resonates deeply with his fans. And while every second chance comes with its own set of challenges, Wallen's journey reminds us that redemption is not only possible, it can be the catalyst for a powerful comeback. As we reflect on tonight's events, one major question looms: what does the future hold for Morgan Wallen? With his upcoming album, I'm the Problem, set to be released in May, the country music world is eagerly awaiting new material from the artist who has always been unafraid to bare his soul. This album, which tackles personal demons and life's messy realities, is expected to further cement Wallen's reputation as a fearless storyteller. In the wake of his SNL performance and his bold Instagram post, Wallen's image as an unfiltered country star has been both challenged and celebrated. Industry insiders suggest that his recent actions may well bolster his brand, showing that he is, indeed, a genuine, unpolished artist who values authenticity above all else. As he prepares to return to the studio and work on new music, fans are left wondering, will this incident mark a turning point in his career, or will it simply be another chapter in the ongoing saga of his unfiltered persona? One thing is for certain, Wallen's impact on country music and popular culture remains undeniable. Whether he's shaking off controversy with a rebellious exit from SNL or captivating audiences with his heartfelt lyrics, Wallen continues to inspire a generation of fans who value realness over perfection. His journey is a constant reminder that while fame comes with its share of challenges, the power of authenticity is what ultimately sets a true star apart. In analyzing this story, we are forced to confront our own expectations of celebrities. Do we demand perfection and propriety, or do we celebrate the raw, unedited truth? Wallen's actions challenge us to rethink these questions, reminding us that the allure of country music lies in its authenticity and its deep connection to everyday life. Ultimately, the legacy of this incident may be measured not in the number of complaints or the headlines it generates, but in the broader cultural conversation it sparks. It invites us to question the norms of celebrity behavior, to appreciate the power of authenticity, and to understand that sometimes the most unfiltered moments are the ones that leave a lasting impact. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of Morgan Wallen's dramatic exit from SNL and his unforgettable Get Me to God's Country moment. It has been an absolute pleasure taking you through every twist and turn of this compelling story. From the electrifying performance on stage to the fierce debates raging online about authenticity, celebrity, and the unfiltered nature of modern country music. I want to hear from you. What do you think about Wallen's exit? Does his unapologetic, unfiltered approach resonate with you? Or do you believe that a more polished image is necessary in today's entertainment industry? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and join the conversation. Your voice is essential as we continue to explore these dynamic intersections of culture, politics, and celebrity. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss another sensational update from the world of entertainment. Thank you for being part of tonight's discussion. Stay real, stay engaged, and remember, in a world that's constantly trying to polish us, sometimes the most powerful act is to simply be yourself. Good night, and until next time. Since the incident at SNL, news of Wallen's exit and his subsequent "Get Me to God's Country" post has spread like wildfire across social media and news outlets. The digital world is abuzz with hashtags, memes, and endless debates about whether Wallen's behavior was a calculated move or simply a moment of genuine, unfiltered expression. Journalists and commentators have compared his actions to past controversial moments in his career, noting that while the number of FCC complaints may be small compared to his massive viewership, the intensity of the reaction speaks volumes. Every retweet, every comment, and every viral video serves to further amplify his brand, an unfiltered, rebellious persona that both captivates and polarizes audiences. Social media platforms have become the modern public square, where every move by a celebrity is dissected and debated in real time. And as the story continues to develop, it's clear that Wallen's actions have sparked a conversation about the nature of celebrity, the pressures of maintaining authenticity in a polished industry, and the evolving standards of public behavior. In the digital age, at its core, this story isn't just about a celebrity walk-off or a cryptic Instagram post. It's about the collision of art, authenticity, and public perception in our modern society. Morgan Wallen has always been a figure who challenges the status quo, a man who refuses to conform to the sanitized image that Hollywood often demands. His actions, from his raw, unfiltered performances to his unapologetic social media updates, speak to a broader cultural conversation about what it means to be real in an era of manufactured perfection. Experts like Adrian Uthi of Cronus Communications emphasize that country stars have long been celebrated for their unfiltered approach to life. They're the last bastion of authenticity in an industry that often prioritizes appearance over substance. Wallen's decision to walk off the SNL set and his subsequent post are emblematic of that ethos, a powerful reminder that for many, the appeal of country music lies in its raw, unvarnished honesty. This cultural commentary extends beyond just Wallen. It forces us to ask, in a world where every moment is staged for social media, how much do we really value authenticity? And can the raw, imperfect nature of a country star's persona be celebrated in a landscape dominated by polished, carefully curated images? As we watch Wallen's story unfold, these questions are more relevant than ever, challenging us to rethink our definitions of celebrity and success. Another layer to this story is the way in which it exemplifies the increasingly blurred lines between politics, celebrity culture, and public discourse. President Trump's past use of social media to orchestrate celebrity encounters, the endless debates over public image versus authenticity, and the viral spread of every controversial moment all point to a new era of engagement, one where personal actions become political statements, and where the boundaries between entertainment and public policy are more permeable than ever. Morgan Wallen's actions can be seen as a microcosm of this trend. His unapologetic behavior, whether it's on stage or on social media, speaks to a broader cultural shift where traditional norms are being challenged and redefined. For many, his approach is a refreshing departure from the overly polished, often scripted world of mainstream entertainment. It's a call to embrace the messy, the real, and the unpredictable, a sentiment that resonates with everyday Americans who see themselves in his music and his lifestyle. As we analyze this interplay, it becomes evident that Wallen's incident is not an isolated event, but part of a larger tapestry of cultural evolution. It's a reminder that in today's world, authenticity is more valuable than perfection, and that true power lies in the ability to be unapologetically oneself, even if that means occasionally stepping off stage a few seconds early. So where do we stand after witnessing this unfiltered moment from Morgan Wallen? On one hand, his exit from SNL and his "Get Me to God's Country" post have reinforced his image as a genuine, no-nonsense country star, a man who lives by his own rules and isn't afraid to buck Hollywood's trends. On the other hand, the incident has ignited a fierce debate about the nature of public behavior, the pressures of fame, and the fine line between authenticity and recklessness. For Wallen, every action he takes is a deliberate part of his brand, an extension of the persona that his fans have come to love and expect. His refusal to conform to the polished standards of the entertainment industry is both his strength and, to some critics, his weakness. Yet, as Ryan McCormick and Adrienne Uthe have pointed out, it is this very unfiltered nature that has made him a cultural phenomenon.